I gotta share the love, yeah. I gotta share the love, yeah. I gotta share the love, yeah. I gotta share the love, yeah, yeah. Share the love. I gotta share the love, yeah, yeah. Share the love, share the love, yeah. I gotta share the love, yeah. I gotta share the love, yeah. I gotta share the love, yeah. Gotta share the love, yeah, yeah. Share the love. I gotta share the life, yeah, yeah. Share the life. I gotta share the life, yeah. 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 I gotta share the life, yeah, yeah. Share the life. I gotta share the life, yeah, yeah. Share the life. I gotta share the life, yeah. I gotta share the life, yeah. Gotta share the life, yeah. I gotta share this life. I gotta share the life, yeah, yeah. Share the life. I gotta share the life, yeah, yeah. Share the life. I gotta share the life, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Gotta share. Excuse me. I gotta share the love, yeah, yeah. I gotta share the love, yeah. I gotta share the love, yeah. Share the love, yeah, yeah. Share the love. I gotta share the love, yeah, yeah. Share the love. Share the love, yeah, yeah. We back up in this bit. First of all, Rain, yeah, man. Rain, if you still here. I don't know you went to sleep yet because I know it's past your
Ooh.
bedtime.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. Shout out to the chat and Moses. How are you doing, bro? Devilish face emoji.
Gaz, good to see you. I know you was. I know you. I know you was waiting. Okay, Rain is still here. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Still. Welcome to another random banter episode. I'm here to talk about my Miami Hurricanes, my wonderful Miami Hurricanes. I said it before. I'm going to keep on saying it some more. I'm still super proud. Oh wait, actually, before I get into that, Dolphin River First Nation, Manitoba, Canada, Winnipeg. What up, brother? How good it is to see you up in here, showing love to your boy Big Mo, all the way from Winnipeg, Canada.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. El Brickle tornadoes. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Yo, if there's one thing. Yeah, Rain says I'm proud of them too. Yeah, yo, it was an excellent fought battle. Um, it was as I predicted. I've said it multiple times, on the stream when I was breaking down what Miami could do or the keys if Miami could win. I've I've had shown screenshots to homies. I did predict Indiana was winning. As much as it pained me, I wanted my Miami to win. I was hoping I was wrong, but my prediction was Indiana was gonna win. But the only difference was I knew it wasn't gonna be like the ass whooping that the gambling apps were saying. And you know, me, I always say, bro, like when it comes to talking sports, bro, don't listen to gambling apps, bro. Don't listen to the gambling apps, what they say, or the numbers they give, the math they give. Stop listening to them. Um, I know Rain, my homie Rain says that too. Stop listening to the gambling apps. Um, just watch the game and pay attention to the game. Like if you want to know what's going on during the game. Where a lot of people be putting their money. I've seen a lot of people mad at Indiana all because they didn't cover the spread. Like, I'm like, bro, Miami they should have covered the spread. I lost. I'm like, why? I'm like, why did you put money on the gambling apps, bro? Like, yeah, but the spread said this. I'm like, it's a gambling app, bro. It's a gambling app. They're not sports experts. They're just people that's trying to take your money. They are trying to take your money. They are not experts. They just want your money. Gaz says, after all that glazing, you still lost, nigga. hold on. I'll replay that one.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. After all that glazing you still lost, nigga. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. L gambling.
On God. And by the way, if you I know in the future there's times when when my name gets even more bigger and it keeps growing, and if you start seeing, just a little heads up, if you guys start seeing me like promoting a gambling website, bro, I'm just trying to get them money, bro. I'm just trying to get they I just, bro, like, don't worry, bro. like I'm just trying to keep the lights on, that's all, bro. Just making sure the lights stay on, that's all I'm doing. Making sure the lights stay on and making sure the website is still like up, like I can still pay for the bigmobitw.com domain and bigmobitw.shop domain. I'm just trying to make sure those are continue to be paid for. That's all I'm doing, man. It's just a little message. Lulu, hola. ¿Qué tal, Lulu?
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. W 2026 year of the great and talented Big Mo Bitu.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. Oh bro, I heard something about you and I know it's true.
What? What'd you hear about me, bro? Listen, bro. It's probably not true. Whatever it is, I'm innocent. I'm an innocent man. Thank you very much. W innocent Mo. W innocent Mo, by the way. Um. Yeah, Ray said big facts, bro. Definitely, bro. Absolutely. Like I know 100%. It's my year. I know this is going to be an amazing year for me. A lot of big things going on. It's only a matter of time till the world understands the greatness of Big Mo BITW. And man, this is gonna be a long ride. This is going to be a great ride. It's going to get wild, but it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be sensational. It's gonna be the best in the world, as Big Mo is. On God. Let's see, what did Gaz say?
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. I heard you're an ice agent so you can get new sweethearts and get rid of the ones you don't like anymore. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Gaz, I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're real proud of yourself, Gaz. I hope you're real proud of yourself for that one. Lulu, que lo que. Oh yeah, que tal Sigma. Lulu.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. I am and your face said it's true. Thumbs up emoji.
So anywho, bro. No, it's not true. Thank you very much. It sounds believable. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the most believable stories I've heard so far, bro. There's a lot of believable stories. Y Lulu, gracias por estar aquí. Saludos. Saludos, Lulu, a República Dominicana, mi vecina. Quick slap. Oh, snap. Quick slap is here. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Quick slap is here. You know what that means. You know what that means. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I think, did I? Oh, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that photo was good. Yo, first of all, quick slap. Send the one you sent last night at the radio station. Send that photo here. I want to put it here. And by the way, I forgot. I didn't get to post this. I didn't get to post this last live. Yo. This is great. It was Batmo's origin story. No, siento, no hablo inglés. Wait, I can learn Spanish. You stupid. Quick slap, you stupid. This is crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Quick slap, you ain't have to do me like that, bro. You can't just do that to me, bro.
Ooh.
You can't do that to me.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex10 W quick slap.
Guy says just waiting on the guiltiest guy in the world to finally admit to it. What? Oh snap, Zochi. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam, Habibi. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. I was making sure I didn't snitch on myself. Okay. Good. I was about to add to check. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you know, when I'm sharing screens, I might, you know, I might accidentally snitch on myself. You know what I'm saying? Gaz says the entire world would perish before Mo admits his guilt. Bro, I'm an innocent individual. Oh yes, dog. 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 Yo, you killed me with that one, bro. I was like, I was like, nah. Oh no.
Ooh.
No.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex10 spoken like a true guilty person.
Bro. And then this, bro. I like, bro got both of them. Quick slaps. I was like, dog, why Quick Slap gotta do this to me, dog? Why you gotta do me like that, bro? That was good though. Oh, like that's crazy. Gaz will probably believe that he not even gonna believe this is Photoshop, bro. He think this is like unfiltered real photo that's going down, bro. He's like, this is what Gaz be assuming that I'd be up to, bro. That's Gaz be assuming that's what I'd be up to, bro. This is
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10 what?
Bro. Oh yeah, Maya Teague and Ash Wilder giving you a kiss for Fat Boy season. Yo, this is every time I be saying how I'm innocent I am, bro. This is the shenanigans Gaz be thinking that I be doing, bro.
Ooh.
This what
Gaz
Gaz be assuming.
6969 underscore cheered Dex10. Also, you're always up to some unspeakable shenanigans.
Bro, y'all be assuming the worst out of me, bro. And I be an innocent individual. Oh, okay. I didn't snitch on myself. All right, good. I mean, allegedly. Y'all ain't hear what I was just saying. Pay no mind to what y'all heard, bro. I am absolutely 100% an innocent man. Thank you very much. W innocent Mo, by the way. Because I'm always innocent, of course. Yeah.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. When we say you're guilty, that is us expecting the best of you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. Y'all can't be doing this to me, bro. I'm just an innocent individual, bro. Thank you very much. W innocent Mo. On God. Zochi, good to see you up in here. Hold on, what time is it? Hold on, you early? Hold on. You up
Ooh.
early or you up late?
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. We know you're actually way worse than what we say.
That's crazy. That's crazy allegations. Y'all can't put those allegations on me like that, bro. Y'all can't be putting these allegations on me like that. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot to update. Ooh. I forgot. Ooh, better get rid of that. Uh, where is? Whoops. That is what I forgot. Mm. Boom. All right. There. Yeah, got that. All right. All right. Oh, man. Ah, that's where I messed up at. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, early have a day off. Okay. Oh, you got a day off. Oh, no wonder. All right. Cool. I'm talking about my beautiful, my wonderful Miami Hurricanes. A lot of that game last night went exactly how I predicted. I think the only thing I was off on was I forgot to mention special teams. And that's like the beauty of football. Every little thing that happens matters in football. Every little thing is considered. Special teams was no different. The way that that punt blocked to an Indiana touchdown, the way it destroyed Miami. It destroyed us so bad, bro. And it was one of the key things. I said, now I had I had predicted Indiana was going to win because I understand that when the biggest thing about Indiana, when you are notorious for limiting mistakes and capitalizing off your opponent making mistakes, and then that's was Miami's thing, like Miami not I remember there was I think Ohio State was damn near a perfect game, but it was an anomaly. That's I think people didn't understand that. Ohio State was an anomaly where we played so perfect. We did everything right the right way and never looked back. It's hard to replicate it when you're not known for that. Indiana was known for that all season. And that was a big thing about Miami. Um those mental mistakes. I knew. I'm glad to say that I was right about Miami's O line. I said that Miami's O line was going to be the best group in the game, and I was right on that one. Carson Beck had all the time in the world. He damn near had all day. They gave Mark Fletcher, big runs. I knew that O line was gonna be the star of the show. Miami's O line. I've said it before. I've said it again. That O line was the best offensive line in the nation, and they were the best group in the game. That is still true. I'm glad I know I was especially right on that one. I said another big thing. I said if Ruben Bain and Akeem Messidor do not combine for 4 sacks, Miami is not winning. They had to combine for 4 sacks. I believe they combined for 3. I believe the final number was 3. Akeem Messidor had 2 sacks. Ruben Bain had 1. And he had some very nice tackles for losses, but I knew. I know the spread was like 8 points. I knew Ole Miss was not covering that spread. I knew. Because I think it was just pure. Even though I believed the better team won, but it was such pure disrespect, though, to say that Indiana was just miles better than Miami, or Miami was just miles below Indiana. No. It was gonna be a close game, and it wasn't even gonna be because Indiana was the better team. They kind of are. They've been the better team, but it was gonna have to be because of mistakes and mental mistakes. Mental mistakes was gonna do it. Mental mistakes was going to be the biggest factor of them all, and lo and behold, that was exactly what happened.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10, you got dog walked, even
You
though
wish-
it was close.
You wish we got dog walked. You wish we got dog walked. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, the entire team. Yeah, Akeem Messidor 2 sacks. Ruben Bain 1. Total of 3 sacks. That wasn't gonna cut it. You needed 4 or 5. That was not cutting it. It was not gonna cut it. They had the ability to do it. Especially knowing that that the sack Ruben Bain had was from the offensive line, who claimed that he never allowed a sack well, not claimed, it was true. That left tackle who never allowed a sack throughout the entire season and only gave it up to Ruben Bain, that Ruben Bain was that good. Um Tom Tom Thomason 58 says I'm still upset, Zoe. The OC is to go for unfortunately. Oh, the offensive coordinator is to go unfortunately. Is not good enough. We didn't hold the championship trophy. Maybe. I think I'm looking more on the special teams coach. Um we're the special teams coach, and I think there needs to be like an emphasis on the kicker because I've seen when we talk with like what was it, Ole Miss. Ole Miss showed us what a great kicker looks like, bro. I'm like, damn, that's the best kicker out there, bro. Ole Miss showed us what a great kicker looked like, and the fact that there was a missed kick with that, that's gonna need to be a point. That was a need of point of emphasis, and mental mistakes, bro. That what was it? I forgot what was it. I think it was it number 87. Bro, damn near had his head up his ass, bro. Allowing that punt block, bro. It was egregious, bro. Like, uh, you know, uh, I don't know. I don't know if I would say the offensive coordinator has to go, though. I my if I'm to really make critiques, uh what is it? That we need to move on for that we need to move on for offensive coordinator coach and never put 87 on the punt team ever again for missing a block on a block punt. Yeah, man, that was egregious, bro. That was egregious that he let that happen. And it was mental mistakes, bro. Those mental mistakes are some of the worst because when it comes to like mental mistakes, bro, it's hard. Those are like type of mistakes that is hard to get over, bro. Nate said, Tay was that was a legendary stream last night. It was super legendary. Although, Nate, I hate to break it to you though. I just know I avoid talking about work on my personal streams. You know, I avoid talking about work on my personal streams.
Ooh.
Gaz
It's all good, Nate. It's all good.
6969 underscore cheered X10. Mo, all jokes aside, RIP to the Miami Hurricanes. They should hire you.
Man, they should hire me, man. I'll get it right. I'm like, listen, they were like, yo, Mo, so what are you gonna do about recruit? I'm like, listen, I'm like, yo, watch this, bro. We finna go to the hood. We finna go to the hood. That's where they got Malachi Tony from anyway, bro. He just turned 18, Rain. Great Rain. He just turned 18. He just turned 18. All of that is a critique I have on Rain says, so what? Bro, you notice how everyone been saying that too, bro. It's not even just me anymore, bro. He just turned 18. I love it. I love it. I love it. um Thomason says I lost $2,100 from Hard Rock Casino Parlay Zo. I feel like pulling at campus word for offensive coordinator. Really a disgrace. Why are you on gambling apps, bro? Bro, delete the gambling apps. I told people like, bro, delete the gambling apps, bro. Bro, don't, bro, no more gambling apps, bro. Just delete them, bro. Like, bro, delete the gambling apps while you still down, bro. Don't try to say I gotta make this up now, because that's exactly how gambling apps get you, bro. They want you to say I gotta make that money back. That's how, and just for you to lose more money, bro. That's how you do it, bro. I had a homie, my homie Senor Granados, bro. First of all, he kept betting the SEC the entire playoffs, and then he was just betting against Miami the entire playoffs. And he came out, his rent was due. He put his last dollar on it, and he said it's the SEC, bro. That was his logic, and he came out with a grand total of $0, bro. Thomason said, I mean, if would have won, the $2,100 would be in my damn pocket, but I invested $100 since a month ago that they would win the national championship. Dog, delete the gambling apps, bro. I said not last stream, but I said in a previous stream, when I had a, well, I know, I'm not sure if you even subscribed to my channel. You probably just came in here. But I've said in the previous stream, I said, I gave the keys of what Miami could do and how they could win, but I predicted Indiana was going to win. And I also say, bro, I don't listen to gambling apps, bro. I don't. Thomason said, I went to a Hard Rock Casino at Hollywood, Florida, in person. It's not a gambling app, bro. It's a gambling platform website. It's the same thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's the same thing, bro. By the way, I live near there too. By the way, because I live in Hollywood. Still, bro. No more gambling, bro. You don't need that anyway, bro. Like the thing is, me, like, I watch football just for the love, and I don't even bet on things, bro. I just watch it just because I love this sport, bro. I root for Miami just because I love the team. I love the city. I love the players that come from it. So, bro, no more, bro. And the thing is, bro, it's not only. Hold on, is my straight? This is straight, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, you see me. All right. That's probably a little glitch. Thomas said, "Darn that I am behind on bills and other expenses. Someone effed up my pocket. I've been waiting for it since 20 years ago, when they threw the flag 40 seconds later against Ohio State. I was crying like a baby, bro. Now you behind on the bills and you just gambled it away, bro. No more gambling, bro. No more gambling for you, dog. That means quit gambling, bro."
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Gambling is like being in a hole with a shovel and digging down to get out.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Gambling is like.
Oh, oops. Bro.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Make sure you're not in a hole with Mo. He will do some diddy shit to you.
What? Hey, man. So, anywho, bro. No more gambling. Say, I need money now or urgent. I only do sports pick because me because I know about sports. Maybe I need to become a content creator podcast. Bro. Apparently not, bro. Cause you can't. That's why it's the I'm glad you said something like that. That's the issue with a lot of like sports bettors, because they're going off of math from areas that have no knowledge of the actual sport, and they don't put consideration on things that you can actually quantify. Because there's a lot of intangibles. You know how they say like the you know what? A lot of people who talk sports with sports betting and gambling, they don't consider everything. They barely consider the sport itself. They just see the math, they just see the numbers, and they just think, "Oh, that's I think I know a little thing or two." No, you don't. No, you don't. You have no clue. Thomas says, "Bro, I normally win some on the sports bet, so I will continue to put my money on a team I arrive at. I went again for next season. They will win the national championship. I'm gonna keep the same energy. Oh my god, lose or oh my god, dog. Then you can't be mad when you lose money, then, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see me, I'm always at peace no matter what happens, bro, because I ain't put my money in it, bro. Instead, I put my money on actual bills. I put my money on making sure the house is paid for. I put my money on making sure that we have water, lights, electricity. I said lights and electric. That's the same thing anyway. I put my money in studio equipments, actual investing in my craft. I don't put my money in something that I know I'm gonna lose. Especially like if I'm like behind on a lot of money, like you can't do it by hope and a prayer. Like saying you've been waiting on this for 23 years does not justify. That's the issue. It doesn't justify putting your money in it. A lot of the sports betting companies and gambling apps like Hard Rock, they want you to say, "Yo, I got to make this money back." Boom. They got you. Remember, you're not even allowed to win too big. You win too big, you get banned, or you get kicked out. If you actually on a roll and you're too lucky, you get kicked out. Said I don't have game empowerment. I just damn it on sports, bet on it. You can't. You just can't be mad at the result. You gotta, when you put your money in something, you gotta put it in something where you can't be mad at the result, where you'll be all right. Thomas said sports bet is a rigged sometimes. You know that, but you still put your money in it. Then, so what's the excuse here? If you know it be like that, why you put your money in it? When you know that. I remember me and Rain, we be talking about it too, bro. When we be watching some of these games, and we be seeing some of these refs. We be like, yo, these refs got the leverage, bro. We be seeing leverage in real time, bro. We were like, yo, I know. Me and Ray was like, yo, I know. Roski said, facts, I am speaking from experience, stopped a long time ago. On God. On God, bro. Like, bro, you don't, no more. Really, bro, if I was Thomas, if I was your bro, I'd be like, bro, no more sports betting, bro, because you see what happened. You see how rigged it can be, bro. The FBI had to step in, bro. Like, you see how rigged it can actually get. The FBI had to step in. Let that tell you something. Let that tell you a few things about what really be going down. And that's not something you want to put your money in, bro. No, don't do it, dog. When you know you're gonna lose your money, it's kind of like that Hawk Tua girl when she made her own little NFT, and then people put like millions of dollars in it, and then she rug pulled. And I remember the tweet saying she rug pulled us. I said, no, she rug pulled y'all. I ain't promote. Bro, this is a broad that was made famous because she spits on a slab. You really trusting that with financial information, bro? We see what I'm saying here, bro? Like, you putting your financial trust in that, bro? You putting your financial trust in that? That's an issue. And so, and I know a lot, and I guarantee you a lot of people who are betting on these sports don't actually watch it. Me, I used to play it. So I have a different view. I watch the game with pure objectivity. And I watched the game with pure analysis. And then especially I've watched it when, well, there was barely internet. We barely had internet. Or there was no social media. So I had to just watch it, break it down, understand it, just straight off the heezy. Like, off the dome. Like, there was no AI helping me out. There was no, like, there was no, like, AI. Come on, dog. Like, so that's why I'm like, what are we doing? What in the world is, oh my god. Oh my god, quick slap. What Gaz's idea? Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. 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 I'm deporting these ladies back to my home. No. 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 Quick slap. You can't just do it like that, man. You can't do me like that, man. You can't do me like that, man. No.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969
No.
underscore cheered Dex10, W quick slap releasing the evidence, fist emoji, saluting face emoji.
No. No.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore
Bro.
cheered Dex10, it
That's
was
crazy.
crypto not NFT bro.
Ooh.
Gaz
Yeah, crypto. Yeah.
6969 underscore cheered Dex10, if I listened to Mo and bet on the Miami game I would have made some money, money bag emoji, dollar bills face emoji, money with wings emoji.
It's just it's because the discrepancy was so large that if you bet on Indiana winning, you wouldn't have won that much money. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't have won that much money if you betted on Indiana winning. It's if you betted on Miami winning that you would have won a ton of money had Miami won. That's how these gambling spots get you. You know, that's uh so yeah. What else was that? Uh Jones said Miami Hurricanes didn't do no more than Florida State or Florida didn't win nothing. Bro, Florida State got that win over Alabama though. That was another big thing. You know, although that's gonna be my critique to Alabama or people in the SEC. Like, yo, I'm like, bro, Alabama, like Alabama, bro, y'all lost to Florida State, dog. You lost to Florida State. Um, but yeah, but to dismiss saying they didn't do anything, bro, it's just uh, you're not really. I'm gonna keep it a band. You're not really talking with like actual objectivity. Like you're not really thinking. You know, because it's kind of like I remember me and Rain we had a conversation like um why someone like why did Kevin Durant go to Golden State? Why did LeBron go to Miami? It's because that ring culture talk it skews so much people that if ring culture talk wasn't so prevalent, bro, KD would have probably stayed in OKC. He wouldn't have ring chased with Golden State. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't fault KD. I personally don't fault him, bro. So I hope you're not mad at KD going to Golden State. I hope you're not mad at LeBron going to Miami. You know. So I hope I hope you don't mad at any like ring chasers, cuz if you mad at ring chasers, then you could say like that it's saying they didn't win a championship, plain and simple. It's straight lazy, just to keep it a bam. I don't even know you enough to attack you, just to keep it a bam. It's a lazy argument, but it's not about you. It's just I hear these type of arguments all the time from many different conversations, from many different friends, and I say it all the time. It's lazy. It's not a real argument. Say, well, we didn't win a championship, therefore we didn't do nothing. Like, it's lazy, bro. That's a lazy talk. Because that's like saying this Miami team is the same Miami team as the past 20 years that didn't go anywhere, which is absolute BS had I said something like that. Thomas says, yeah, but I didn't lose since November, so I put my trust in the Hurricanes or Miami if they would have won yesterday. But don't get it twisted. Sometime I'm in a time on sportsmanship. I know how to fit in sports bet. That's why I put my money on it. Well, if you were really that objective, bro, you wouldn't have bet. You kind of bet what you did was betting with your heart last night, bro. I said Indiana, and I didn't put money on nothing. I don't put money on nothing. I just watch the sport for the love of it. That's it. Like, that's for the love of the sport. Because I enjoy the sport. I'm entertained. I love football. I like basketball kind of just as much, but I can break down football a hell lot better than I can basketball. I mean, because I actually played football, but that's how it was. Jones says it is lazy because it's it dismisses the talent of every other team. It's lazy because there is so much that goes into just winning a game, a single game. So much has to get into it. One person could be playing the best game of their life and it's not going to translate to a win. Another person could be playing the worst game of their life and is not translating to a lose. Fernando Mendoza didn't even get a passing touchdown throughout the entire game, and they won. Does that mean Fernando Mendoza, did he play the best game of his life? No. But it was enough but not only what he did was enough to win, the rest of the team did enough to win. Fernando Mendoza was on the bench when that punt was getting blocked. If that punt was getting blocked, we don't know if Fernando Mendoza is really getting a ring. If that kick wasn't missed, we don't know if Fernando Mendoza was getting a ring. Fernando Mendoza cannot control any of that. That's why it's a lazy argument. Yeah, so it's a lazy argument. Like I said, that's why I said, when people put those ring arguments, bro, I just hope that you don't fault ring chasers though. Because I know that KD to Golden State was like so controversial. I hope you said KD was right on going to Golden State, or there was nothing wrong with LeBron going to Miami. I hope you say that, bro. If you know what I'm saying. Like you better not discredit You better not discredit Kevin Durant for anything. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see. Thomas. Oh yeah. Did I hear? I see my dog Gabe was in here. Did I see Gabe? Gabe said Big Mo, today was my first day of school for spring semester. I keep meeting people that know about you. So more and more Cali West Coast fans. Habibi, snap. Okay, Gabe. Okay. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to the West Coast. All right. He said your statement sounds crazy. Listen, I'm just having a conversation. I'm just live. I'm just kicking it. I'm just cooling it. I'm just relaxing it. We having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm here super proud. I don't overstress on anything. I don't overstress on life, especially knowing that I don't put my money on things. I just watch things just for the enjoyment. And I just when I'm watching the sport of football, I'm like just breaking down, analyzing what's going on. And you can say what I said was crazy, but I have not told one lie ever since. Speedy up in here. Speedy, do you think Gunther is officially a real modern legend killer? I think that's a good angle. By the way, I like talking about wrestling too. Yeah, I think Gunther's I think they're making that. Um, but I think Gunther he deserves to be more than just a Randy Orton revamp. You know, because he's so skilled enough, he has enough presence to have something of his own. He can be a modern day legend killer, but just know after that like shtick is done, moving forward, you know, Gunther's more than just a revamped version of Randy Orton. Um, he said point blank, Miami didn't do Jack Boo Boo. You probably put your money in. That's what happened, bro. Yo, Jones, I'm telling you too, bro. Bro, delete the gambling apps, bro. No more gambling for you too, bro. No more parlays. Delete the parlay apps. Stop listening to gambling apps, bro. Stop listening to gambling sites. No more betting, bro. Is so no more betting, bro. Speedy says, "Do you like Penta?" Yeah, I think he. I actually liked him so much. I kind of wanted. I preferred him to be in AEW. Um, WWE took him though, so it's all right. It is what it is. I hold on. I don't think WWE is doing Penta full justice. I get it, he's new, but he deserves a little more than what he's getting. So, excuse me. Um, bro, I know a gambler talk from a mile away, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band with you, bro. I know a gambling talk from a mile away, dog. It is what it is, though. What about El Grande Americano? I liked Kaiser's version. Yo, Kaiser knocked it out the park, and it, you know, but it's not that I like Kaiser because the way he knocked it out of the park. It's just he actually knows Spanish, so he was able to elevate it. So when you know Spanish, you can really blur the lines a lot more. You can do stuff with it. You can make it you can make it very, very believable, especially when you know Spanish. So, and that's kind of the point. It'll continue to throw people off. It's kind of like me being Haitian and then speaking Spanish, and it throws people off. Like, wait, you're Haitian? What? You know. And then the way Kaiser's like, soy americano, soy mexicano way, and then saying that like, and it just like, whoa, wait a minute. You know, it adds on to the character, and I know, I mean, Kaiser, I forgot where's Kaiser from? Hold on, I know, because I have a point I'm going to say, but I want to know that I'm right about what I'm gonna say. Okay, he's from Germany. All right, then I am right what I'm gonna say. So, so Kaiser's from from Germany. Yeah, he's from a country where it's a standard to learn multiple languages. So it was not so far off. You know, from Germany, a lot of people in Germany they learn multiple languages. Some Germans know Spanish. Yo, I forgot which. I don't know which is it. I think is it DPG's son or daughter. One of them learned Spanish, the other learned French. I forgot which one learned what. It was one that learned Spanish, but the other learned French. So a lot of people in Germany they know multiple languages. They speak multiple languages. So I wasn't surprised when I found out Kaiser Spanish was actually really good. I was like, oh yeah, ain't he from? I'm like, ain't he from like a country where you learn many languages, or you learn multiple languages? A lot of people in Germany know like 3 to 5 languages. let alone Eastern European countries. They learn about like 3 to 5 languages. Who Speedy ask, what top 5 countries you think has the most influence in your life? Oh, great question. Okay. Um hmm. Philippines. No order, by the way. Philippines, Indonesia, Colombia, um, Venezuela, and Haiti. I have to. Oh yeah. So those are the 5 countries that I've learned so much about, and I learned so much about life through. Um, Indonesia was actually my first like breakaway where I learned about life outside. Like there's possibilities outside my own area. Um, Philippines was actually the next one right after Indonesia. And then Colombia and Venezuela. Um, we're talking about like the countries that's like closest to my heart. At least one of within Indonesia and Philippines, but at least it's like the closest culture next to Haiti, and then Haiti, because that's what shaped me. We're that's there's no Big Mo without Haiti. Without Haiti, yeah. so so yeah. So Speedy says for me it's Japan, China, Korea, Brazil, Mexico. I dig that. I dig that. I dig that. Uh, I would say Puerto Rico, but it's a territory. Fair. I remember because I remember how it all started too. So I love romance movies, right? I love romance movies. I love romance movies. I know I just repeated myself multiple times. I know. So I love romance movies, right? Um, I love romance movies. So there was this one movie. It was called Eat, Pray, Love. Ah, who starred? Was it Julia Roberts? Yes, yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was Julia Roberts, right? Yeah, because I remember because one of my celebrity crushes was Emma Roberts. That was Julia Roberts' niece. Are they are they nieces? I know I'm digressing. Oh, 10-minute warning. Okay. Uh. Okay. Yeah. Emma Roberts' niece. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. Yep. 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 I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. Okay. 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 I I want to, because I wanted to paint that picture, but I had digressed. So, Eat, Pray, Love, starring Julie Roberts, and because the movie was about a woman who was going through a divorce. Not a spoiler, that was in the very beginning, and she wanted to kind of like refine herself, like rediscover herself. So she traveled to 3 countries, and each country she learned a bit of what the title of the story is. So she goes to Italy, and she learns to like find happiness in indulgence. Uh she learns to just, because Italy taught her like, don't just eat food just because you have to eat. When you're eating food, enjoy the moment, enjoy what's going on, enjoy the indulging. And then she went to India, and she was visiting like a monk temple. She learned to pray, find her inner peace. And then next she went to Bali, Indonesia, and met a guy there. Now, the the Bali scene in the Bali Indonesia scene, or like the segment, let's say like the arc. Uh it was like damn near every 5 minutes, bro. Someone was like, "Oh, so you looking?" They were like, "Oh, so you looking at him? Like, oh, you guys should get together. Hey, this is Bali. Everyone has a love affair in Bali." And I'm like, oh, and talking to the guy, like, oh, yeah, hey, she's looking at you, bro. Hey, you know what they say? Everyone has a love affair in Bali. And those times, it was like the next day would come and say, hey, did you guys do anything? Because everyone has a love affair in Bali. I was like, oh, look at you. You guys look like you guys hitting it off. Hey, you know what? It's Bali. Everyone has a love affair in Bali. Oh, I think you guys are falling in love. Oh, it's happening. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's Bali. Everyone has a love affair in Bali. Ah, look at you. I think she really loves you, man. Hey, I think she's really into you, man. Hey, it's Bali. Everyone has a love affair in Bali. And they kept saying it was damn near annoying though. At the time, it was just annoying. I'm like, bro, I get it. I'm like, bro, y'all mutting it, bro. They was mutting it. And mutting it is like South Florida for doing too much. Bro, they was mutting it. I'm talking about they was straight mutting it. I'm like, bro, I get it. Everyone has love for in Bali. I get it. But they just kept mutting it. And so they kept mutting it. And now I ended up enjoying the movie, right? It's a cool movie. Even when they got together too, and then it was like, and some random driver like, see, I told you, everyone has a love affair in Bali. I'm like, bro, I'm like, come on, dog. So I remember a few years later, I go on Tinder. And not like necessarily a few years later. Sometimes I kind of discover, I'm like, I don't have to swipe outside my area. I can go to like a different city. Maybe I'll go over, I'll swipe around a certain city that's like not far from me. Like, but I'm like, how far could I really take this? I remember I tried to go like another country. I remember one time I landed in Latvia. I don't know why I landed there. I have no clue why I landed there. I don't know what brought me there. But I went there. Like I put my profile there. It was kind of cool. I had a few potential sweethearts, allegedly. And I remember I was like, bro, where should I go though, bro? Like, where should I go? I wanna Like, where should I put my profile? Where should I put my account? And I just kept thinking about that movie, Eat, Pray, Love. I'm like, everyone has love in Bali. Everyone has love in Bali. Everyone has love in Bali. And I was like, and I'm like, bro, if it's really like that, let me check it out myself. I put my profile in Bali. I do a bunch of swipes. I do like a bunch of them, right? And I go to bed. And I wake up. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, hold up. What is. Bro, my Tinder notification went insane, bro. That thing it went crazy, bro. It was like I've never seen anything like I've never gotten that much attention in my life like that. I'm so used to having to work for getting some attention that I'm like, what is going on? She's liked you, or matched, match. Sent you message, sent you message, sent you message, match, sent you message, match, sent you a message, match. I'm like, God. To this day, I haven't even sorted through all of them, bro. I still can't. I can't. There's just some girls that's just never gonna know how a conversation with me is gonna be like, bro. I can't. Which leads to another conversation, but I'm not gonna go there. But I was like, damn. And then I actually ended up having a sweetheart, allegedly, from out there. And she was teaching me so much about her culture. She was teaching me so much about what's been going on. I've just been learning, and that was the first time I got to learn like how another country is like. And you know what made it special about her, you know, some of the other girls from out there too was like that too, allegedly. She didn't care about America. Passport does not impress her for nothing. The American passport does nothing for her, bro. Doesn't matter. She's like, yo, she's like, you gotta understand, I'm from Bali. Like, you can live well working at a McDonald's or a Wendy's and still like live. You can have your own home. Like, it's all good. Like, a 3-bedroom villa was, especially at the time, it was like $300. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what, $300 a month for a 3-bedroom villa? What? You know, you're talking about people who live in a much lesser country and don't even care about America. You know, that's why I loved that question, Speedy, that you asked. Jonathan Pierre, what up? Tuesday night with Motal G. Congratulations to the U305. Still stand up. On God, bro. That's one. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't care, bro. Yes, the U is back, bro. Yes, the U is back. It's not about like winning championships. Yes, it's going to play a part, and there's going to be a time where a championship is going to have to come to Miami. But what made the U was when the U was on the national stage. The sport is great. Everyone wants to watch. Everyone wants to know what's going on. Everyone that talks about it is going to make headlines. You know, And then another thing, talent is shown to the world and it shines in the next level after college football. That's why the U is back, because it's not just winning championships, and yes, that's going to have to happen, but at the same time, because we're talking about talent that translated from its own backyard and it goes through Miami and then it shines on the next level to the NFL. That's what makes beautiful. You got people like Devin Hester who didn't win a championship, but you cannot say he's not a legend. And then we clearly see what he did when he came to the NFL. This is something like Devin Hester was, arguably one of the most electrifying kick returners / punt returners in NFL history, and then I also would say college football history. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta do this laundry real quick. While I do this laundry, while I take care of this laundry. Hold on, just y'all don't go anywhere. All right, do not go nowhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna get back on my rant. I just gotta get this laundry real quick. I'm an adult, bro. I gotta be an adult and stuff. I'll be right back. Don't go while I'm going. Just look at this. Look at this meme real quick, bro. Shout out to Quick Slap. Don't go anywhere. I'm just doing laundry. Hey, yo, y'all better not win anywhere. Hey, man, y'all better not win anywhere, bro. Y'all better not win anywhere. Y'all better not win anywhere, dog. Yeah, people did left too. Y'all better not win anywhere. All right. Where was I? Y'all better not win anywhere.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. Mo, how about you tell us what bets to place on football and we give you a cut?
Ooh.
No.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. Bali is definitely a vacation spot.
On God. On God. Jonathan Pierrette said next year is possible for the U 2027. Maybe. Which leads to another thing when I said the U is back. It was only a matter of time till University of Miami was gonna make itself back to the national stage. And the difference is it's not going anywhere. University of Miami is not going anywhere because one of the biggest things is the best talent, the top talent in the world. Well, let's say in the nation in the sport of football. All right. Okay. Okay. So the best talent in the nation in the sport of football is right in their own backyard. That's the biggest thing. Look what just happened. Who just won the Heisman and led the team to the national championship? Fernando Mendoza from Miami. So if you get enough players from South Florida who are going to be absolute top tier talent, and a lot of them want to commit to Miami, they want to play for Miami. They want to, but they actually have the ability to actually play for Miami. This is not the Dolphins. And then they actually obtain these players. And then University of Miami, the NIL deals, these people got deep pockets and they will spend it. Yeah, University of Miami is not going anywhere, bro. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. The U is back. Again, top players actually want to play for Miami. They wanted to play for Miami. Now they're finding out that they have the ability to play for Miami. They're back to their hometown, represent for South Florida, represent for the crib. I don't care what anyone says, bro. Yes, the U is back. Oh, the U is not back because they didn't win the championship. They didn't win a championship. The U is not back. But shut up. The U is back. It's not about just the championship. Yes, it does play a big part. Yes, it's important. Yes, it's why we play the game. But at the same time, it's the displaying on the national stage that the top talent comes from right in their own backyard. And people who come out of University of Miami go to the NFL and do great things. That's also what makes University of Miami back. The U being back. Thank you very much. Psycho the Anomaly, what up? Best in the world, baby. Yes, sir. Psycho the Anomaly, good to see you again, brother. Listen, man, we up in here. Chilling, kicking it, cooling it, relaxing it, vibing it, having a great time. You know what I'm saying? What in the world? So, anywho, where was I? Yeah, but shout out to. Yeah, bro, I don't care what no one says, bro. The U is absolutely back. Psycho says just showing some love before I get some sleep. How was your day? My day was really good, man. It was pretty long. It was about preparing. I had a lot of calls today while trying to prepare for the gym. Kind of made it to the gym on time, but I was in the gym a lot longer than I needed to be. And it wasn't even because of the working out. It wasn't even like getting a good workout in. It's just, a good workout's supposed to be fast and quick, bro. But people just waiting on people. It gets annoying sometimes, bro. Sometimes it can get too annoying. Too much dilly daddling in the gym, bro. A lot of dilly daddling in the gym. People not really. People People not really doing nothing. They just on their phones, bro. Taking up the machines. Gets annoying.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10 just go at quite times.
Because I'm on Mr. Sudan schedule. That's why. And because I also go to LA Fitness, they have a closing time. They have a closing time. And so a lot of my days is just working around work. Jonathan Pierre says prayers to Jimmy Butler. He did a lot for the Heat. Yes, yeah. I hated to see Jimmy Butler go down. I don't like to see any players go down. You know, for people who know me, they will tell you, man, I love me some Jimmy Butler. No pause. I don't care. Y'all mind's in the gutter anyway, so no pause. I don't give a damn. Jimmy Butler, man, he made it so fun and so amazing to be a Miami Heat fan, bro.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10 W24-hour gyms.
Oh yeah. On God, W24-hour gyms. They just getting clips and flicks in the gym, bro. On God, bro. Very. The only other good thing about that I love about my gym is that, you know, I be getting a lot of kisses and stuff. Allegedly. I have it's not that I have a lot of gym crushes, because I do, allegedly. But it's because I also know that I am the gym crushes to a lot of these girls, to a lot of these women. I know I'm the gym crush, allegedly. So, you know, a lot of the women there, they show me a lot of love in the gym. Allegedly, of course. This is all allegedly. I could possibly be lying. This video could be AI, by the way. So, this is all allegedly. And so, a lot of women at my gym, they show me a ton of love. Allegedly. Ding. Allegedly. Remember I said allegedly. Especially some of the Latinos over there. And there's and of course they're always so like extra fascinated, you know, seeing me with my Haitian necklace, telling them I'm Haitian. I'm like, I'm telling them I'm straight Zo, like I'm straight ZB, and I be telling them, yeah, I'm Haitian, and they're just so like fascinated. They're like, oh my God, and you can speak our language? I was like, yeah. And then they just like, these women, they can't, you know, they just can't help themselves, or they just see me, they get all excited. They're like, oh, papi, we have more. And I'll be like, I'm like, and then they be having their hands on me, and so they be putting their hands on me, and I'll be like, sensational. Allegedly, of course, by the way. This is allegedly. This is all allegedly. I could possibly be lying. Gas says, we got him, Your Honor. This is allegedly speaking, bro. Allegedly. Jonathan Pierrette says, Pollo Tropical or Jollibee? Oh, man. Okay. That's a difficult question. Jonathan Pierrette, I can't believe you put that on me. Pollo Tropical or Jollibee? I ain't gonna lie. I eat Pollo Tropical so consistently and I love it more. It's always there. It has everything that I need. And it has more than everything I need. And that's just a simple rice, beans, grilled chicken. You can never go wrong, bro. Or if I need something quick, the quesadilla wrap, bro, it's or chicken Caesar wrap. You can never go wrong. But Jollibee, I said it before. I'm gonna keep on saying it some more. Jollibee has the best chicken in the game. It has the best fried chicken in the game, or at least in the sense of fast food fried chicken. When you compare Jollibee to Popeyes, KFC, Church's, Jollibee stands above all of it. Jollibee has the best chicken for any fast food fried chicken. Now, if I'm to choose, which one am I going to have on a regular basis? Oh, man, dude. I think Pollo Tropical has just a slight edge over Jollibee. The food is not as good as Jollibee. Quality, it's okay compared to Jollibee. But there's nothing I don't need. Pollo Tropical has everything I need. Everything I need and the way I need it. The way I gotta have it. And it doesn't matter what phase in my life I'm in. Pollo Tropical never ever lets me down for nothing. We're going back to high school. I'm 35 now, bro. Pollo Tropical has never let me down for nothing. It's provided everything I could have possibly needed and more. It does it all. You can literally have Pollo Tropical for the rest of your life. No matter what phase in your life and what type of journey you are on, you can eat Pollo Tropical any time and have a great meal. Anytime. That's what makes Pollo Tropical so special. I love Jollibee, but that's what makes Pollo Tropical so much more special. Don't shoot the messenger. Maybe I'm biased because I'm from Miami. Because I'm from the crib. I'm just saying. Dog. That's all I'm saying. Where else was I? Where else was I next? To the University of Miami. If I'm to speak to the players in the University of Miami football, I hope they know that there's absolutely nothing to be proud of. They really fought like hell. They fought their asses off. They put their heart in it. They left it on the field. They overly exceeded many people's expectations, and they've made so many people proud, putting Miami on the national stage, putting the crib on the national stage. I don't think the players in the University of Miami understood how special they became and how special this moment is. And I hope they understand that. And most importantly, I hope they keep their heads up. There is nothing to be ashamed of, bro. Miami Hurricanes, University of Miami football team, thank you. Mario Cristobal, thank you. And Malachi Tony, that's an NFL wide receiver right there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That man is that man. That boy, that's a man right there, bro. That's a grown man. Bro. He plays football like he's already ready for the NFL, and he just turned 18. But he plays football like he's already ready for the NFL. That is an NFL wide receiver. Last time I just said that the other day, and that was to Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State. I said the same thing about Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State. I'm saying that to Malachi Tony. That is an NFL wide receiver right there, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bonafide. Man, come to my Dolphins. Turn them Dolphins around, man. Keep playing for the crib. You know what I'm saying? But any team that drafts Malachi Tony is going to, they're gonna get one of them ones. That's one of them ones right there. Malachi Tony, that's one of them ones. That's one of them ones. Jonathan Pierrette says, we appreciate dedication and support. Go you, on guard, bro. Go you for the crib. And for the ZBs. For the ZBs. Yo, I loved when Akeem messed up when he did that. When he hit the U, he did the he hit the U and then hit the Z. I'm like, oh, that boy Haitian. He's Haitian. He said for the ZBs. For the ZBs. I'm like, oh, that boy. I'm like, the boy is Haitian. He's Haitian. He's Haitian. He's Haitian. I'm like, the ZB. The ZB. Jonathan Pierre says, do you like the Dolphins' new head coach? No. I think my Dolphins were still cooked for the next couple years. Maybe I should give him a chance. But I don't know. Maybe we're looking for something that's a fresh new start. I looked at his resume, nothing wowed me, bro. I looked at his resume, nothing wowed me, bro. Oh, it's not Bills. ZB. The ZB. I should hit that shit at the local radio station. Next time a local radio station, I'm going to be like, ZB. I'm going to hit the Z. I normally do the... If you notice, the past couple of shows that I've been doing it, I do the... When I'm doing that, I'm actually saying hi to Andrew Wilson. When I'm doing that at the local radio station. So, somebody say Mr. Henny. When me and Bills are patting Mr. Henny, like, yeah. It's 2 claps, a snap, and a point. Because Andrew Wilson said that's what he be envisioning me doing it when I'm taking a bunch of girls. Or I'm just taking women, bro, and the women just be... He like Mo, you probably get it easy, bro. All you gotta do is you probably just do 2 claps to snap in the point, and she's all yours. I'm like, what? and he was like, yo, you should just do that on. Andrew Wilson said, yo, you should just do that on the show one day, bro. Just do that. Just do it randomly. It's two claps, a snap, and a point. And then so ever since that conversation, Bills was right there on that. So ever since that conversation, when we do the patting on Mr. Haney, I do 2 claps, snap, and a point. Basically, I'm saying hi, Andrew Wilson. But next time I'm gonna hit the U, and I'm gonna hit the ZB. I'm gonna hit the ZBs. With the Z's, I'm like, shout out to the ZBs. Zochi, yo, Habibi. Grayos said, yo, Mo taught G from to call you Haitian G. People are complaining LeBron didn't make the All-Star. I think did he make the All-Star or did he make just not the starter? I think LeBron is still gonna make the All-Star. I tell you, but I don't want to tell you what zibbies mean in Moroccan. Zibbies. What is? Oh Lord, what does that mean in Moroccan? Let's look it up. A vulgar slang term. I refers to the male genitalia. I didn't mean Zibby. I said ZB. Like. Ay. Oh Lord. I see. Okay. You know, it's kind of like. It kind of reminds me of the soccer player Kaká. We know the player, the football player Kaká, but in Haiti it means doodoo. Kaka means doodoo. Like Kaka, that means doodoo. And so, but just know, like in especially in Florida, when we say ZB, you're like, you Haitian, you a ZB, you a ZB, you a Zo boy, you a Zo boy, you a Zo, you a Zo, you a Zo boy, you ZB, you ZB. He throw the Z's. I'm like, you a Z? You a Zo? Oh, like Mo. Oh yeah, Mo. He be repping Haiti. He a real Zo. Like Mo, Mo. or even if someone doesn't, even someone don't repeat it like that, like so your people's Haitian. Oh, you Zo. Oh, I know you was a Zo. Oh, you from North Miami? You from Little Haiti? Oh, you real Zo. You a real Z. You a real ZB. You a real Zo boy. You Zo ZB. You a ZB? Oh, you Haitian. Oh, he Haitian. Yeah. Oh, he's ZB. Like he a Zo. Oh, you a real Zo. You from North Miami? Oh, you a real Zo boy. You a ZB. Yo, what up, ZB? Or some people, they see my Haitian necklace, all like, I see you, ZB. ZB, that's what represent ZB. So that's how we talk down here. So when I saw Akeem Messidor, he hit the U and it hit the ZB. I said, oh, he hit the ZB. He hit the ZB. He hit the ZB. I'm like, oh, my dog, Akeem Messidor hit the ZB. He representing for the ZBs. He representing for the Zos. He representing for the Haitians. He repping for the Haitians. Oh, he Haitian. Oh, you a Zo. But you have to, but the trick is you have to say Zo once. You have to say it as one word. You can't like, you better not stutter with it too. Like you better not say like Zozo. You can't, because if you say Zozo, it basically means Zibby's in Morocco. That was a good. Hey, that was like a little good, like full turnaround. Like that, I like that. I snapped. I went crazy with that one. I went crazy. Yeah, so you actually have to say Zo once. Cannot say Zozo. If you say Zozo, so you can't even nickname it either. You can't say, oh, Zozo. Like, you can't do that. Because that basically means Zibby in Morocco. I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm like, yo, I saw this chick. She looking at me. I know she went to Zozo. Oh, she all up on me. She feeling me. She went to Zozo. Like, hey, baby, you ever had a Haitian before? I'm gonna get this Zozo. I'm like, hey, she rocking with a real ZB. I'm finna give it a Zozo. That's exactly how we talk down here. Like, who's finna? The girl be like, oh, you Haitian? Oh, oh, so you got that Zozo? And I be like, you wanna find out, baby? Ding. you know, babe. Listen, babe, you act right. I'll let you find out about this Zozo. You know? I remember that famous white girl, Whoa Vicky. She was like, she in a car like repping the Haitian flag, bro. She doing this too. She was doing this too. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I'm like, which one of y'all Haitians been giving her the Zozo? That was exactly what I said. I'm like, which one of y'all Haitians been giving her the Zozo, bro? Hold on, man. Hey, man. Yo, which one of y'all? Who of y'all been giving her the Zozo? Bro, well, Vicky hit the Z and talking about where the soup jumu at. I'm like, hold on, hey, I'm like, who been? I'm like, which one of y'all Haitians been selling her the dream, bro? Y'all, who been sweet talking her and giving her the Zozo? Talking about she wants soup jumu. She talking where the soup jumu at. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, you been. Oh, you just met a Haitian. He was giving you the Zozo. You met a ZB. You met a ZB. You met a real Z. You had a real ZB. He give you the Zozo. Sensational. Like that's what been going down. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what been going down. That's what you been doing shit. But so Jonathan Pierre asked Mo, who on the Heat would you trade for Ja? Now, if I had to trade for Ja, I would probably say Tyler Herro because his contract is just as similar, and maybe Fettuccine, and maybe a first round pick. That's my offer that I would have given to the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, I think he wouldn't mind offering it, but I think Memphis Grizzlies asking price is a lot higher than a lot of people believe. The reason why people are thinking the Heat are not able to get the deal done for Ja Morant is because they're doing these trades off of gambling apps. As I said it before earlier in the stream about how I feel about gambling apps and gambling sites. But that's what people are basing their mock trades off of, which, you know, the gambling websites, the betting websites, the gambling apps, they don't consider the actual sport. They only consider the numbers. That's what makes it difficult. That's why people are like confused, because they're listening to gambling apps. You're not supposed to do that. Especially if you want to talk basketball, if you want to know about basketball. Hell, if you want to know about sports, if you really want to talk sports, you can't talk sports and use gambling apps and betting sites as references. You can't reference those because you're no longer talking about sports. You're just talking about someone who did the math, who's trying to take your money. They just want your money. They don't care about the sport either. They just want your money. They trying to get a bag off you, bro. Like, you know, so that's why a lot of people, they kind of get it messed up, because they said, oh, the numbers said this, the math said that. And when you're looking at where they're getting the numbers and the math from, I'm like, this is a gambling app, bro. This is a betting website. Oh, what about the mock trade says this? The mock trade says that. This is a gambling website. It's a betting app. Stop listening to it, bro, because they're not talking about sports. The site doesn't consider sports. They don't consider what actually goes on in the sport. They're just trying to take your money. They just want your money, bro. They're just trying to get a bag off you, bro. So stop listening to that, bro. If you really want to talk sports, watch the game and look at it. And what does your eyes tell you? That's the difference. Like they try to make a possibility of trading for Anthony Davis. But I'm like, but the mock trades, the gambling app said like the Heat should give her like 2 players and 3 draft picks. No, bro. If the Miami Heat would have to take Anthony Davis, Dallas would have to give Miami an extra player and draft picks, and they just get Tyler Herro straight up. Like, that's what they got to do, bro. Like, not even Tyler Herro, bro. They got to give like a 2-way player, bro. It's still not worth, bro. That's what Anthony Davis is worth, bro. Like, Anthony Davis has to count as a loss. As a loss, not. So if we're taking Anthony Davis, Dallas also has to give Miami Heat extra players and picks. Talking about Miami got to give picks and players for Anthony Davis. No, bro. No. Dallas has to give Miami picks and extra players if we got to take out Anthony Davis. Static said, I don't know what y'all talking about, but exactly. Static, what up? We got Static in the building. Don DeMarco. Yeah, man. Jonathan Pierre, did I see another great question? You was asking some good questions, man. But I am but it's the thing about my Miami Heat is it's a great, well-run organization. It's one of the few organizations where from the top of the front office, all of the people at least the people who are in charge of the front office are basketball people. And people who know basketball. They are basketball people. Miami Heat actually have that beauty. There are basketball people. It's probably one of the few organizations today that still are like that. Not many organizations are actually basketball people. They're not the front offices. Not many front organizations have that front office that have basketball people. Miami Heat, we have that luxury. The Miami Dolphins, we do not have people in the front office that are football people, bro. At least we did not. I don't. Maybe this time's different with the new GM. But let's wait and see. I want to see what he does. I want to see what the Miami Dolphins do in the draft. Here's what I want my Miami Dolphins to do in the draft. Draft a goddamn O-lineman, bro. Draft a damn offensive lineman. Hell, get Francis Mauinoga from the Miami Hurricanes, bro. Get him, or get the other one from Miami Hurricanes, number 70, bro. 6'9", 350, bro. Is a mountain, bro. Get him, bring him to Miami Dolphins, dog. Get a damn O-line, bro. No more making the quarterbacks get CTE, bro. No more, bro. No more. Protect the damn quarterback. We can't even talk about giving a quarterback a chance if he does. If you don't, you're not giving him a chance, bro. Last year, the first thing Tua needed was protection. Who did we draft? A defensive tackle that didn't even play, bro. What do we in the first round, bro? In the first round, and then there was a perfectly good offensive lineman, bro. Bro went to the Patriots. The Patriots took him, bro. I was like, oh my god, bro. I like Dolphins aren't even trying to. They're. I'm like, bro. Dolphins, that general manager, bro. He needed to be investigated by the FBI, Homeland Security, the SWAT team, ATF, CSI, Secret Service, all of ICE, which is still under HSI. They are all the government official agencies, bro, needed, because I'm like, yo, because that Dolphins GM is committing some serious crimes that I can't even repeat on live to Tua by not drafting protection, bro. I can't even say on a live stream the crimes, the crimes that the Dolphins GM has committed, bro, against Tua, bro. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex 10, all the agencies investigating Mo.
Gaz, I hope you're proud of yourself, bro. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of yourself, Gaz. I hope you're proud of yourself. By the way, Static, look what Quick Slap did to me, bro. Look what Quick Slap did. Bro, look at this, bro.
Ooh.
Look at this, bro.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. I am actually very much so.
I bet you are, bro. I remember Great Rain. He said it best. Bro. He said this would be a quick slap productions, bro. Dog, I can't believe he did this to me, dog. I can't believe pointing these ladies. Dog, oh my god. Oh yeah, when I told him how I learned Spanish, bro. Oh Lord, like nah, dog, nah. No hablo. Wait, I can learn Spanish. Oh nah, bro. Oh no, dog. Oh my. Last night. Yo, quick slap needs to be stopped, bro. This is egregious. This is egregious, bro. This is egregious. This is egregious. Oh Lord. Oh, you want to bring it back? Batmo's origin story. This is egregious. This is egregious, bro. This is egregious. This is egregious, bro. The slander, bro.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Quick slap is a man of the people, always releasing the evidence.
What do you mean releasing the evidence, bro? That's crazy. He said, and new contact pic. Oh, oh Lord. Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Bro. This would be a quick slap productions, bro. Bro, Lord. That's crazy. I forgot Seven used to post this one pic, bro. It was a picture of people like looking. It was like people was looking at a picture of me, and the caption's like, I've had enough of this dude. It's just me smiling, bro. Sadie said, Batmo got me crying. Dog. Oh man. This is egregious, bro. Quick slap needs to be stopped once and for all, bro. Can't be styling on me like this, bro. This is egregious to be snipped. I don't know. Nah. So I said this nigga Mo be like, yo soy venganza, yo soy la noche. Wow. 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 Jonathan Pierret says next year AFC East is wide open. On God. On God. I don't know. I don't even know how wide open it is, bro. I think it's still just the Patriots, bro. Because the Patriots did everything I wanted my Dolphins to do. Which is so like, bro, come on, bro. I wanted Dolphins to draft a good corner, Patriots draft a good corner. I wanted my Dolphins to draft a good offensive line. Patriots draft a good offensive line. I'm like, dog, what am I cheering for, bro? I'm like, oh, thank God I got my Miami Hurricanes doing good, bro. Thank God Miami Hurricanes is actually a good institution that makes good decisions. Unlike my damn Miami Dolphins, bro. It's egregious, dog. Egregious. Bro, just put me at the front office, bro. I promise you, bro. I'll have the Dolphins back in the Super Bowl in about 3 years, bro. Just give me 3 years. I'll have Dolphins up in the Super Bowl, bro. I promise you, bro. I'm telling people, bro. I'm not paying you just because you want to collect a check, bro. Like, dog, be better than this, bro. And then I'm gonna take players. I'm gonna like, are you from South Florida? Yes, I'm drafting you, dog. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm Dolphins GM, first thing I'm doing, I'm having my star player being from somewhere in South Florida. I promise you, he taking that team to the championship. We getting championship. Hell, we're at least going to get a division championship, bro. At least, dog. Dog. Can we win a division, dog? Damn. Can't even do that. Can't even do that. I gotta get the Bills winning the championship with that division championship, bro. With Josh Allen on fraud watch, bro. Josh Allen on fraud watch. Saturday said, "Enjoy your stream, boss man." Heading out. Saturday, take it easy, man. Can somebody say W static in the chat, please? Can somebody say it, bro? Can somebody please say W static in the chat, bro? Can Gaz say it? Can Jonathan Pierre say it? Can anyone else in here say W static in the chat? Can somebody, anybody, bro? Anybody. Please get static. W static, W static, don't miss, bro. On God, bro.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10, W static.
On God. Get him, Gaz.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10, L Miami Hurricanes for the one time.
Oh my God. And Jonathan Pierre on YouTube says W static as well. On God, bro. On God, on God. And Jonathan Pierre says W don't miss. On God. What do you mean? Gaz, what do you mean L Miami? Bro, listen, Gaz, you need to stop slandering Miami, bro. You put beans on toast, bro. Don't talk about Miami. You put beans on toast. You put beans on beans and tuna on baked potato, talking about ooh delicious. Don't talk about Miami, bro. Don't talk about Miami. I don't hear nothing about Miami from people who put beans on tuna and baked potato. Talk about kilometers.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10, you lost though, so please kindly STFU, smiling face emoji.
Hell no, bro. You put beans on stale toast, bro. Talking about for breakfast. Bro. Get the put beans. Talking about kilometers, bro. It's yards, bro, and it's miles, bro. Kilometer, never heard of her, bro. On God, bro. I swear on Quick Slaps kids, bro. On God. W egregious. That's egregious. W. Now where was I? What else was I thinking about? W Miami Hurricanes, bro. My Miami Hurricanes. My beautiful, wonderful, amazing Miami Hurricanes. Um, yeah, to the Miami Hurricanes, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Now, I am going to say this. I may have predicted Indiana winning the national championship. And of course, spoiler alert, I was correct. But I will be just as confident when I say this. Within the next 3 years, I can see the Miami Hurricanes back on the national stage again. And I can see them lifting up that national championship trophy. I see it happening somewhere within the next 3 years. It might be still within the Malachi Tony era. Somewhere I think I see Malachi Tony getting a national championship before he goes to the draft in the NFL. And then that also includes Bryce Fitzgerald as well. You know, the true freshman defensive back who has showed out. And so I see that happening, bro. I see Malachi Tony bringing in a national championship for the crib. I see him doing it for the crib, bro. I 100% see it happening, bro. 100%. Ooh. A top tier offensive line might come to Miami. I would love to see. Oh my god. That's another thing that's gonna be about my Miami Hurricanes, and I'm so proud to say, bro. I'm always proud to show off and represent for the offensive line. I believe Miami Hurricanes is gonna have a top tier offensive line again, like they did this previous season. And I know two of our mountains of offensive line are gonna be gone. They're gonna do great things in the NFL. So to replace those two at both sides of the tackles too, I believe we're gonna have another mountain group. Someone's gonna be stepping up. There's gonna be another. I think Miami's Hurricanes is going to have 2 All-American offensive line. That's my prediction. And if we can manage to have 2 All-American offensive line, that's a possible trip back to the championship stage. And then Mark Fletcher's back too. So 2 All-American offensive line. I believe that's going to happen. And we're going to go back to the national championship. But let's see. I gotta see how this transfer portal plays out. But we got Malachi Tony coming back. Bryce Fitzgerald coming back. Oh, we got another fire corner. Ooh. I think we got like 2 big time corners coming back. Ooh. Now my biggest question with Miami's defense, with Miami Hurricanes defense, I said it the previous stream about this. I said that the linebackers were the weak points in Miami Hurricanes defense. I knew it. I called it, and it happened again. They were the weak links of Miami's defense. I want to see improvement in the linebacker position, middle linebacker and outside linebacker, not the edge rusher. I'm talking about pure linebackers. Um, and I want to see improvement on linebackers. I know there's going to be improvement on defensive back. There might I don't think we're gonna. It's gonna be hard to replace a Ruben Bain and a Akeem Messidor at the same time, bro. That's hard to replace. But we have a pretty good interior offensive line. So if the linebackers improve with a good interior defensive line, we could do really good against running teams. So, yeah. Jonathan Pierre says, Mo, were you okay with emotions from Miami after the game? I understand. I'm from Miami, bro. So I can completely understand the Mark Fletcher incident. I don't think that's Mark Fletcher's character. The other dude from Indiana had to have said something egregious. That's what I'm on the side of. I don't care if it sounds like who I'm protecting or whatever. I don't care. I believe something had to have happened that we don't know about, and something egregious had to have happened. Oh, I gotta take care of the laundry real quick. Or hold on. Actually, y'all don't go nowhere. I'm gonna take. I gotta. Well, because I gotta put a ribbon on the live stream. Before I put a ribbon on the live stream, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. All right. Set a countdown for 55 minutes. Okay.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. Beans on toast is the breakfast of champions.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. Beans on toast is the breakfast of champions.
Oh, oops.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. Only winners can talk shit, and last I checked you've only been getting L's.
Listen, bro. My Miami Hurricanes did amazing. Did wonderful. Miami Hurricanes glaze, by the way. Jonathan Pierre says the game was very tough and relentless. Yeah. It was super tough. That's why, bro. Bro. It laid it all on the line. I predicted Indiana was gonna win, and the game went exactly as I predicted. I knew mental mistakes was going to eventually kill the Miami Hurricanes, and that's mental mistakes must be the next point of emphasis for the off season, for the when the final roster is made. I need to really look at the final roster. I'm still not even sure what quarterback we have. And I know that Miami is looking for a big time experienced quarterback. I think they should go with the quarterback that they recruited. That's going to be a freshman next year. Who was also from South Florida. There's a top tier quarterback coming to Miami. Maybe they should develop him. Jonathan Pierre says at Publix yesterday there were a lot of Indiana fans. Yo, that's one thing. They travel. Indiana fans, they travel. But another thing I want to talk about, like I remember it was like talking about it was a shame on Miami because Indiana fans were able to afford the seats, and I'm like, bro, Miami couldn't fill the stadium. There was way more Indiana fans. I'm like, bro, I think some people don't understand how Miami is, the landscape of Miami when it comes to the Miami fans. It's not that I could easily just say, yeah, bro, they're a lot of people in Miami are. It's not that they're broke. Yes, at the same time, but where these people from down here, most of Miami, it's made of the hood and impoverished neighborhoods, inner city areas, and the nosebleeds is like 1,000 something. When it comes to the abundance of wealth in Miami, first of all, the people who have abundance of wealth in Miami only live in a section of Miami that only makes up less than 1% of Miami, and then those people aren't even from Miami. So, no, a lot of Miami fans cannot afford it. It is what it is. Or some people, they gotta go to work. They can't lose the money to take off work because bills gotta be paid no matter what. And they have to cheer for Miami home. And then the inflated prices of the seats and parking. So, yeah. Jonathan Pierre says not everyone has Elon Musk money. Oh God, the tickets were on average about $5 to $30K. Damn. Expecting Miami to pay that, bro? No, bro. Nah. Bro, most people in Miami don't live in high rises, and most people in Miami can't afford to live in high rises. And especially most people who are from Miami cannot afford to live in high rises. All right, I'm finna put a ribbon on this live stream. I gotta get myself to rest. Especially local radio station tomorrow. Y'all know how that goes. It was an excellent stream. Had a lot of fun. Great time. You guys were awesome. You guys were amazing. What else? What more? What more could I say? Yeah, you guys were awesome. You guys were amazing. I know. Tomorrow, I'm just back to my routine and all that good stuff, bro.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. L expensive tickets for supporters, and are we getting a guest tomorrow?
Ooh.
I actually don't know.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. Good night, brother. Hope you get a good rest. Fist emoji. Saluting face emoji.
I'm normally not in the loop when it comes to like what we have for guests or stuff. I just literally wake up and just assume to be there early and I just hope, and then whatever happens, I'm like I'll be like, whatever, let's make it. I got it. You know. Um. Ooh. Um. What the hell?
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. Mo, play the song for your intro and outro, bro.
I think about it. Um. I'll do it. All right.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex10. Don't give me that shit.
Well, my name is Big Mo, BITW. I bring the talent, the dedication, the charisma, the motivation, the respect, the style, the passion, creativity, inspiration, and last but not least, I bring the confidence. So I'm going to say it loud and I'm going to say it proud. Without a shadow of a doubt, I am the best in the world. I'm going to keep on being the best in the world, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. So don't forget the memo to believe in Big Mo, because that is the MO. W stream. W, you guys. W, all you guys. He said, don't make it so good if you don't want me telling. Don't make it so good if you don't want me to. You guys have a good one. W stream, W, you guys. Gonna get my rest. P.
Yeah. Best in the world, baby. That's what the boy should be like this. Sapa se mi amor, pero wanna go 90, I know. Sapa se mi amor, y te gusta mi estilo.